Everybody, Coblade FTW here, just going to bring you a video showing you a very easy strategy for beating the Legion, whether it's, solo or with a team. And yeah, I hope this can help you beat it, especially if you haven't beaten it before. Just want to throw a like goal out there. If we can hit 200 likes on this video, that would be amazing, everybody. And, even if you don't hit the like button, thank you so much for checking out the video. And have a great day, and good luck on your Legion fight. Okay, let's get into the class that you want to use. Now, this is the EM2. It is unlocked level 15 on the Season 5 Battle Pass. And it is an assault rifle. And it is, in my opinion, the best gun to use, especially for a solo Legion boss fight. Now let's get into the attachments that I use, which are very important. I don't know, you can switch these around. You don't have to have a Microflex LED on, but I wouldn't exactly have like a thermal on for this, you know what I mean? So just pick a sight. I suggest the Microflex LED, the Quick Dot's probably good, the Cobra, the Mill Stop, like all these are pretty good. The Hawksmoor's probably not bad, something like that. Now for muzzle, I have the vertical recoil on, which is the muzzle brake .280. I don't put on any of these, because as you can see, it starts taking from the damage, it starts adding more recoil, it takes away your shooting move speed, and I've always said that this boss fight isn't about damage that you do, it's about mobility. So you don't want to take away your mobility, which I'm going to get into more for the attachments as well. It's another reason why assault rifles are really good. The M16, you just don't move as fast as you do with the assault rifles. And when you run out of body armor, it's really easy to die. You can see in my boss fight video there that, it's not even too hard for me to get away from the zombies with no body armor. Like, they hit me once and I'm just gone. Like, they can't catch me. Dogs, mimics, nothing can catch me. With the M16, the dogs will be on you pretty quick. So another reason why I suggest the assault rifles. So anyway, you want the muzzle brake on, just to help with the vertical recoil, because when we put the task force on, it's gonna up the recoil on this gun. Now, this gun is a laser beam. It barely has any recoil, and you're gonna get used to that while you're leveling it up. But when you get to level 48, you'll unlock the task force. You'll want to have it on. It gives you extra damage, damage range, bullet velocity, but then it's 20% more recoil, 15% horizontal and vertical, and 20% vertical, I meant to say, and 15% horizontal. And your starting ammo goes down, which isn't a big deal. But if you put this muzzle brake on, it'll definitely help with other attachments. Sprint to fire, and I'm not really worried about that, or hip fire, so I put on Tiger Team Spotlight, because it just takes away from the sprint to fire time, which you won't really notice in zombies. For multiplayer, that's really important. When in zombies, it's not too important. And it will increase the salvage drop rate more than this does, apparently. So shout out to Austin for that, because he told me that, and I definitely notice a difference. So Tiger Team Spotlight. Underbarrel. You're going to want the patrol grip for the sprinting move speed, just so you can move around in that boss fight. I would, this isn't a bad one too, but it's only 3%. That's 6% sprinting move speed you're really going to notice. Even this one would be a good one too. You want to have that movement speed. The aim walking movement speed is really good if you're trying to shoot the Legion. But with this gun, oh my god, if you get it into the spot where you can drop it, the Legion that is, you're not going to need to shoot it for long. This gun just melts the Legion, melts the orbs, and, just drops her as soon as she's in the area to be dropped. And not to mention, you should probably be using the flamethrower for the other orbs anyway. But yeah, unless it's at range, right? Then you can use this gun. Best of both worlds. But I suggest the patrol grip. Magazine, I would not have this on because it lowers the aim down sight, and it takes away 10 rounds, so you'll only have 60 when you pack a punch it rather than 80, which you want with this. I haven't even used this, to be honest. It does reload quick, and the reload is a little bit slower with this gun, but trust me, it's not really a big deal. I would suggest the 40 round. Handle, Serpent Wrap. This is going to help you with your aim down sights that you lost back with previous attachments, and more sprint to fire time lost, which again, I'm telling you, you won't even notice. Other ones are just, taking your shooting move speed. You don't want to take away from that. The stock. This is important as well. Make sure you have the SAS combat stock on, because the shooting move speed and the aim walking movement speed is going to help in the boss fight so much. Trust me, do not worry about the hip fire. So those are the attachments for this. And of course, you know, throw on Dark Aether if you haven't. Okay, so a couple of things to go into the Legion fight with. Make sure you get Jugs, Stamina Up, and Quick Revive first. That way if you go down, you have these 3 perks. They'll be the best 3 perks to take advantage of if you die. Flamethrower will definitely be used, as I'll show you. You'll want full body armor, which is found at A in the silo. Full 2 Aether Shrouds, which I'll show you in the boss fight. A 3x pack and legendary gun, the EM2 I highly recommend. And a can-win attitude, because trust me, if you do everything I show you in this video, you are going to be able to destroy this, whether it's with your friends or solo. So let's get into this.
What the hell?
I just want to point out too that this gun for assault rifles, now it's not damage per second, but the per bullet, this is the highest damage assault rifle. And before it was a C58, and I think this one even fires faster than it. And oh my god, is it ridiculous. You're about to see. So yeah, of course you probably want to fire, you know, a couple of times at her chest or his chest, whatever, you know, it is. Yeah, just to, you know, weaken it a bit, but you're not going to have a problem dropping it. Keep in mind that the Aether only drops in certain areas. So, like, when it goes here, it will not drop. So don't spend too much time shooting it. It only drops in these areas that I'm going to show you. Just down there, down here, down there, and then down there. Right at the end is where it will drop. So you'll see she goes to one of the end of the alleyways here. I haven't even shot her that much. Watch how quick this gun drops her. Just done. Now, I highly recommend you pull out the flamethrower before you pop Aether Shroud. I didn't do that here, so do the opposite to that. You know, have the flamethrower ready, and the orbs just get destroyed so fast. It's just awesome. It's definitely the new fastest way, I'm pretty sure of that. Even faster than the pistols. So yeah, and you just want to keep your distance. It's another reason why I suggest this assault rifle, because it's not necessarily the damage the gun does. The M16 is great for that, but you need the mobility. So just try to keep your distance from the zombies. Try to keep that body armor as long as you can, and keep out for more body armor. Now again, you know, you're going to drop her really fast when she's in that area that you will drop her. Pop Aether Shroud, make sure you have the flamethrower out first, unlike I did twice here. And you'll destroy it even faster than I did. Now, of course, you can jump and hit that the top orb with the flamethrower, but I highly recommend you just use this gun. It just destroys the orb so fast. You'll even see here I couldn't get very close to her because of the out of bounds area and the place that she happened to be at, because it all does move around, right? But you can see this gun has no recoil, and it just had no problem, you know, picking off that orb at a distance, which you'll see here. Now, I realized as well, I didn't have an Aether Shroud full, so I'm like, oh, okay, I better not drop her over there yet, because you want to make sure you have the Aether Shroud full. And I highly recommend Shatter Blast for this. If you don't have it full, a Mimic might grab you while you're shooting the orb, you know, you might get surrounded by zombies. There's a good chance you're going to die. So make sure you have Aether Shroud. You know, if you get a nuke here, of course, just focus on that chest, unless you don't want to drop her in that area. And don't be in a rush to drop her. Make sure she's in a good area. Now, as you can see, I'm blocked off from getting her. You can always go around a bit. But even from the middle, this gun would have finished the job. Pop Aether Shroud, and look at the distance. Just barely moves, and look how fast that orb got destroyed, everybody. This gun is maybe even faster than the flamethrower, but I highly recommend using the flamethrower for this, of course. And it's as easy as that, everybody. I'm telling you, if you use the setup that I showed you, whether it be solo or with friends, I wouldn't recommend going into the boss fight with friends with an assault rifle. I would say use an M16 and someone uses a shotgun. But if 2 people have this gun with 2 players, I really don't see you guys having a problem. 3 or 4, I'm sure you guys would just destroy. I hope this helps you if you haven't completed the Legion boss fight. Let me know if it did help you. And thank you so much for watching the video. Have a great day.